WJFN, Goochland, Richmond, 100.5 FM.
This embassy in Israel has issued a warning to Americans to stay on the alert.
Come on in. We'll be here. Take care. Well, the John Fredericks Radio Network is an independently syndicated network, which runs 6 to 10 a.m. in the morning. So I do morning drive. I do news talk. That's what I do.
Here we go.
You're on the John Fredericks Radio Network and the John Fredericks Radio app. Great to have you with us today. I am your Godzilla of the truth in America. Always great to have you with us. Joining us now, Lieutenant Governor, Virginia, Democrat, Justin Fairfax. Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, great to have you.
Hey, John, great to be on with you.
Well, regional radio is very important to getting the Trump message out to a different swath of audience that don't necessarily read his tweets and don't watch Fox News. They're very busy with their lives. So maybe they'll turn on the network news where Trump's message is completely garbled and falsified by what I call the fake news bunch and network TV. So where do you reach them? You got to go directly to them through regional talk radio. Why did Trump ever hire John Bolton?
What I call the regional Rush Limbaughs. Here, I've always been a huge fan of radio, much more than television, as a methodology for putting forward political messaging, political conversation. Radio is theater of the mind. It's, to me, much more powerful than television.
Virginia Beach voted 6-4 in favor of the Second Amendment Constitution.
One of the things I learned right away with President Trump is that as a communications person working for him, your job isn't to go and try to put words in his mouth, as it might be with other political figures. Your job is to figure out how to amplify and get his message out there, both on outlets that you're going to, but also who are the best communicators and people who can amplify that message and deliver it themselves.
War Room Impeachment on the John Fredericks Radio Network.
Episode 103, 8 January, Year of our Lord 2020, live from Capitol Hill, War Room Impeachment, John Fredericks Radio Network, Salem Radio Network nationwide, worldwide on the AmericasVoice.news platform.
The ghetto of AM radio is one of the foundational elements of the populist movement. They're so disrespected by the political apparatus in Washington that if you show them any outreach at all, they will do heaven and earth to give you accommodation, to give you time, to really let you tell your story.
Mr. Trump, welcome to the John Fredericks Show in Virginia. Great to have you.
Good morning, John. Great to be with you.
Now, I've interviewed the president probably 12 or 15 times since he became a candidate or was thinking about becoming a candidate.
Obama can't negotiate. He's a horrible negotiator. You're looking at the deal he's talking about with Iran, which is
when he came on early, he would do 25 minutes to a half hour. I mean, long form in the morning, no restrictions, no talking points, no topics. You just talk to him about anything.
I wrote the book, The Art of the Deal, which was the #1 selling business book of all time, or just about.
AM radio, and, not only will they have you on, they'll play the clip all day long, and they'll talk about it. Right, for days. And so it's the amazing thing is this platform's out there. It gets massive listenership, right? And nobody pays attention to it.
You're on the John Fredericks Radio Network and the John Fredericks Radio app. Thanks for joining us today. I am your Godzilla of the truth in America, trucking the truth. Morning drive time news talk radio is still a great source of news for a large swath of America. And so the president understands that it is important to communicate with those listeners, good, bad, or ugly.
About that, making Election Day a holiday.
I'm a true believer
early voting. That's a game changer
in President Trump's America First policy agenda.
And protect their right to vote.
So it's very easy for me, when you truly believe in something, it's very easy to articulate it, advocate it, and defend it, because I am a true believer from the beginning. Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax, thanks for being with us. Always a pleasure to have you on. Okay, I got to roll. Stephen K. Bannon, War Room Impeachment, live.